So here's my little version of Blackberry Blossom, my first foray into more or less melodic banjo. I kind of mix in some more traditional stuff with it so that it's just not all linear melodic stuff. There are some more traditional banjo licks mixed in. Maybe the hardest part of the song is the little kickoff. And my secret to this is when I'm hitting my little G chord up here, this is first finger on actually my first finger is barred over strings 3, 2, and 1 on the 7th fret. That would be a D chord. But what I'm doing is I'm putting my second finger down on the second string, my third finger down on the first string. So my second finger is now on the 8th fret, and my third finger is on the 9th fret. So I got 7, 8, 9 all in a row like that. But I'm still barred down over here to make it's a G chord is what it is. And I'm just doing a pinch here, pinch, third string, and then I'm going to move my second finger out here for that next note. That's the 9th fret of the 3rd string. And notice my index finger is already on the 7th fret of the 2nd string. So all I do is do my pinch, my 3rd string, move this one out, and then hit my 2nd string where my index finger already is. That makes it a lot easier. And I'm pinching strings 1 and 2, 3rd string, 3rd string, 2nd string. Okay? Okay, so that's just my little kickoff, and if that's too much, just do a couple of notes to pick you up into the song. But I like this, so my first little lick here, and this is not really a lick as much as it is a line, but if you take it a roll at a time, it'll be a lot easier for you to kind of deal with. And my first little roll here is 5, 2, 1. And notice I'm using my second finger and my first finger. Anyway, 10th fret, 9th fret, 2nd string, 1st string. Open 5th string, 5, 2, 1 is my first roll there. My second roll is another 5, 2, 1 forward roll. I'm going to take my index finger and just mash down on the 7th fret on the 2nd and 1st strings. 5, 2, 1. So I got 5, 2, 1, 5, 2, 1, 10, 9, 7, 7 are my frets. Now I'm going to do a couple of reverse rolls now. 5, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2. And here I'm on the 5th fret of the 2nd string using the same 2 fingers and the 4th fret of the 1st string. 5, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2. And I'm going to do another reverse roll. 1, 2, 3. So, if you're not real good at a reverse roll yet, go back to your forward reverse roll. 3, 2, 1, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1. Just do the 1, 2, 3. Just do the second half. 1, 2, 3, 1. Not even 4 notes. You can just do a 1st string, 2nd string, 3rd string, over and over. Typically a slower roll than the forward roll. That can go pretty fast. This one, at least for me, tends to go a little slower. So it takes a little more work. So, back to that line again. 5, 2, 1, 5, 2, 1, 5, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That whole first line. Now as you get faster with the song, you'll need to move your hand back and forth and switch positions really quick. Okay, you want to make sure that you move just in time to get as much length out of these notes as you can to keep it smooth. But still, you know, move quickly enough to keep the beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, so, and that's pretty much the secret to most melodic playing, is you just switching positions really fast, and you got to memorize a certain roll to go with the melody, or else it'll sound wrong. So, anyway. Let's move on. Here's my C lick. I'm hammering on the 4th string. And this is like we already did in Coming Around the Mountain, where we're basically hammering on 2 strings at the same time. But I'm only playing 1, so I'm hammering my 2nd finger and my 1st finger at the same time. But I'm only picking the 4th string, so I don't hear the hammer on the 2nd string. 4, 1, 4, 2, 3, 1, 4. Okay, now here's another little melodic lick. This is in the lower register. So I'm going to start with my index finger on the 3rd string. And my thumb is on the 4th string on the 7th fret. So instead of going, I'm going. So instead of going, I'm going. Okay, that gives it that kind of ringy banjo kind of sound. So 3, 4, and my open 2nd string, back to my 4th string, and 1st string. So really all you need to do is put this one finger down and then work your strings around it. 3, 4, 2, 4, 3, 2, 4, 1. Now, what's weird about this is suddenly my middle finger, that's been playing for years now, only the 1st string, is now over here on the 2nd string. That's another thing about melodic banjo. Sometimes your picks go places where they're not used to going. So, my middle finger is over on the 2nd string now. That might take a little getting used to. So 3, 4, 2, middle finger. 4, 3, 2, middle finger. Thumb, and then middle on 1. Okay? So starting on my C lick again with the hammer on. 4, 2, 3, 1, 4, and then up here. Then I'm back to line 1 again, except it's really line 3. It's the exact same line that I did at first. And same C lick. Now I'm going to do a little more traditional lick here. This is my slide, 2 to 4 slide on the 3rd string. And then a pull off. Okay, slide from 2 to 4, and I'm going 3, 2, 1, 2, and my index is on the 2nd string both ways here. Pull off, 3, pinch. That's my 3 to 2 pull off. Okay, so that's the A part of the song. So I'm up here in my 10 and 9 position. My 7 and 7, my 5 and 4. So C, Okay? All right, let's go into the B part. Starting on my E minor. This is similar to what, instead of like in Foggy Mountain Breakdown where I complete a forward reversal, I'm just doing the front part of it. 4, 2, 4, 2, 1, 5, 1, 1. That's open 1, and then putting my finger back on the fret. So it's my second finger and third finger playing this E minor chord. And I'm hammering the first note. 4, 2, 1, 1, 1. And I'm going on 4, 2, 1, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1. That's a reverse roll. 1, 2, 3, 1. Pulling off the second fret to the open string, like we did in Cripple Creek. Okay, so both of those E minor licks. Hammer again, pull off. Now I'm going to do my first lick that I did again, another hammer lick. Okay, now this little lick is similar to what we did at the beginning of the song, except for the parts that are different. Okay, it starts off the same, 5, 2, 1. I'm on 10 and 9 up here. 10 on the second string, 9 on the first string. 5, 2, 1. But here I'll just do a single note on the 7th fret. 5, 1. So 5, 2, 1, 5, 1. Then I'm going to move over to the second string, leave the first string open, and fret the second string on the 5th fret. 5, 2, 1. So I'm going 5, 2, 1, 5, 1, 5, 2, 1. And what I'm doing here is, same as the beginning, I'm using my second finger here, my first finger here, middle and index. Slide my index back, move my index over to the second string. That seems to me to be the most efficient way to do that. Because efficiency is key when you're playing this style, because like I said before, you got to move fast. But it makes this kind of da 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 little melodic line. Da 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 da. G, or it would be a G B. No, oh, sorry. Yeah, G B. Anyway, I don't know. Now I'm going to do my E minor lick again. And my second E minor lick, or reversing the roll, to a pull off. And my first E minor lick again. Now, here instead of going 4, 4, 2, 1, 5, 1, 1, I'm going to do 4, 2, 1, 5, 1, slide. 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, pinch. Okay, another more traditional lick here. Slide from 2 to 4 on the third string. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. That's a pull off. And 3, pinch. Okay, so far I've got E minor, second E minor, reverse, pull off, E minor, up the neck, E minor, first lick, E minor with a pull off, E minor, slide. Okay, now I'm back to my E minor again. Repeats that lick a lot, and here's my E minor going back to my pull off again. And this time I'm gonna do my E minor, do a little pickup. This is a 5/4, 5th fret, 4th fret, second string. This is the same that we've already seen in the first line. And I'm gonna do my same high lick again, my 5, 2, 1, 5, 1, 5, 2, 1. Only difference there, I just picked up into the line. It's a little harder to do, but it's a kind of a nice little touch. And one more time with my first E minor lick. And then hammer again, 4, 2, 1, 5, 1. Here's my ending now. This may be a little tricky. Here's my 5th fret on the 2nd string, 4th fret on the 1st string again. Now I'm going to keep these fingers in place, stretch my pinky out. So I'm going 2, 1, 5, 1, 5. Now, hopefully you can get that stretch there, because I'm stretching out 4 frets here between my index finger and my pinky. Is 4 frets, and I'm also keeping this one on. Now I'm going to take both of those off now. 5, 2, 1, 2, 1. So I'm going 2, 1, 5, 1, 5, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 4, 3, 4, 3. 7th fret. Now, take both of those off, leave this one on the 2nd string, because I want that 1st string to be open. And I'm moving across here to the 3rd string. So I'm hitting the 3rd string on the 5th fret and an open 2nd string underneath it. Moving out here to the 7th fret on the 4th string, hitting the open 3rd string underneath it, and then moving back to the 4th fret on the 4th string, and then hitting the open 3rd string underneath it. So it's a combination of fretted notes and open strings. So here, you see how this is an E, that's a D. So instead of going, I'm going up here on the 5th fret. 5th fret, 5th fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, 4th fret. And here I'm on the 7th fret of the 4th string. So instead of going and hitting, and then an F sharp down here and back to G. Hi, Strider. Just follow the tab on that. It ought to be fairly quick to pick it up. The hardest part will be coming in here and getting your pinky without moving these. 2nd finger, 3rd finger, 1st finger. Okay, that's your ending lick. And then I'm back to the top. I can just go 3, pinch, and go back to the repeat sign. 5, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. C lick. First string, first line again. Open. C lick. Slide. Pull off. String, up the neck again. C, slide, pull off. E minor. Up the neck. E minor. Pick up into the high part again. One more time. Ending. Okay? So let's pick it up from the top again, a little bit faster. About a 1, 2, 3, 4, go. Probably about as fast as I got it right now. I'd have to work on it for a little while to speed it up a little more.